In '93, when I was working at one of these other wineries, I started making some wine for myself. I just traded some of my work for space in the cellar and made 6 barrels of wine. And made my first Bordeaux-esque blend, so I made a Cabernet and Cab Franc blend. Put that in the bottle, and in '95, I just, with t-shirt and shorts on, just stumbled into a couple wine shops. Into the first place I went was McCarthy and Shearing on Queen Anne, which is kind of our, #1 place to go. And everybody knows Dan, and everybody in the business, you would say Dan is the first place you have to go with your wine if you want to get known in the business. So I walked in the door, he tasted it and said, "How much do you got?" And I said, I've made 60 cases of this and 100 cases of that. And he said, "I can sell it all for you today." So he bought a bunch, gave me a list of restaurants to stop at. So I went to these restaurants and got kicked out of one because I went to a private club with shorts and a t-shirt on, and they were ushering me out the door. But they bought the wine. So so I took that and ran with my new project, and I just called it Matthews Cellars, and that was my winery starting in '93. Moved all over the state basically with that, still living in Western Washington, but ended up in Woodinville in '96 with Matthews, and was at that point doing this full time, only that project. In '98, bought 8 acres of land right around the corner from Chateau Ste. Michelle with a house. Did all the excavation work myself on the property, got it looking nice, built a winery building there, and just built the winery up to about 6,000 cases and found our niche of a Bordeaux blend, and it was working everywhere. Distributed around the world. We were selling wine in Tokyo and everywhere else. So really popular brand, got the brand known, built it up, did a great job with it, and brought some partners on. And then in June of '08 of last year, those partners bought me out of the business. So at that time, starting in 2001, I had actually been consulting on the side just for some other small startup wineries in Woodinville. And when I went away from Matthews, I kind of jumped further, obviously, into the consulting side of it, which is really my passion. I mean, running Matthews, I just slowly turned into this, CEO and lead sales rep for the business. So I was on a plane all the time, constantly traveling to pump the business as much as I could. So I had to balance sales and running the facility with employees and marketing, and then try to make the wine, which is what I really got into this for. So being able to go back and be a consultant instead of a business owner, for me, is really where I wanted to be, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm making wine for 4 wineries, 3 of them in Woodinville, and one of them, and this project here.